because you have to take a decision. Again, that's very difficult because you're creating an organizing committee. In some ways, is growing as fast, if not faster, than a very successful startup. But also with almost everybody thinking they know what has to be done for the games. But you don't take a decision between 3,000 people. So it has to progressively get organized, and it has to be in the mood of people to understand, hey, it's going to grow, and so yes, I'm in charge of that, and I trust. You build the trust, and you receive, or you have a mechanism, but you cannot have a decision meeting with 3,000 people. That has an impact also on your internal infrastructure. For example, and I would say in the case of Paris, for me it was at best, I was all in favor of that. Because of various things, for me it was only a proof of concept, but it's definitely going to be normally ready on the market by the time of India. I know that. Now you have systems to manage more and more of the data, including you can have digital replicate of a venue and all that. So you can have all the data embedded right from the beginning if organized correctly with all the right data management right from the beginning, which is difficult at the beginning because you don't have a lot of people and all that. And then you can say, if you can have a decision where, okay, it's on a venue. I mean, I push that quite a lot in Los Angeles, and they do what they want and what they can. But I said, so it was last year, so it was still 4 years prior to their games. If you can have, let's say, once a quarter, a meeting about where you are with a specific venue, with the people, with all the functional areas which are going to be present in the venue, and share that, share the flow, share where you are, and all that, and have the same view of the status of the preparation of the concept. Sometimes, maybe they don't yet know where their parking place would be, or where the bus stop would be, or how many accreditation entrance there would be, and all that. But being shared on something with all the data digitally and all that, that's great. Currently, it's difficult. Currently, it means going through cycle, coming to a meeting, raising hand, and then having a follow-up meeting a week later. All that can be compressed, and you can feel it can be compressed heavily, but it means having people thinking about that early on, because when you're getting very close to the games, if people are not using the same references in terms of data and all that, and they have built, each of them has built a little useful for them reference and all that, but it cannot be integrated. It's a huge piece of work to integrate. It's not going to be done, and people are so crazy, moving forward fast, and people are running that they may say yes in the meeting, say, oh, I'm going to come with that great new wonderful system where all the data is going to be there. They're going to refuse to transfer it, and so you're not going to have that. But that's a difficult decision to take early on. But it's there. That's the piece of work on which India has to work to say, okay, well, because if you have that right at the beginning, it may help after. It may mean to remain leaner longer, and on and on. It may mean being able to make decisions in a matter of days in terms of weeks or months, which is very important.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you very, very much. It was really great insights.
A lot of information we had no idea.
And I know you have been working for decades now on the games and stuff, so the technicalities and operational input has been very, very valuable.
Yeah.
Really appreciate it.
Anytime.
Yeah.
I could go on for a long time. But we're going to have closed door behind.
And I'm sure you'll have that
We're going to be locked.
opportunity with India and other countries.
We can end it because